could change this around in the order. Like I went from the low frequencies first upwards, but you could start with the high frequencies, switching out the highs, and same with the mids, and then go to the lows at the end. It's up to you, whatever you find is most effective for the two songs that you are transitioning. Now, a good thing to practice is, I finished the transition with my EQs like this, but what is really good practice is that when you're finished mixing out
Put them back to the center.
Reset your EQs back to the middle position, and then you don't have to worry about it. It's back to where it should be, how the producer intended to have the song sounding. So what I'm going to do now is, we'll have this song carry on playing, we're near the drop. I'm going to choose another track and start to mix in from this tune here that we've just transitioned into. So I'm just going to pick a track, choose this one here, and we'll see what elements we're working with and see what is going on inside of the track. Let's have a listen through.
See what he's doing and obviously what DJs do. This controller does actually have it. It's got a main output and then a headphone output. So the main is obviously speakers, because you wouldn't have a main as headphones because you're DJing 4 people. So that's what the main will be for. And then headphones for you to preview it. But for me, I've just got the main set to my PC default, which right now I've got my headphones plugged in. So that's how that works.
So for a start, I'm just going to move up the BPM. You see we're at 131 here, so I'll just move this track up. There we go. And just going to go through and see what we've got. Right, as you can hear, that's really heavy, very acidy, so we'll start by mixing this in. So as you can see in the first transition, we exited the mix on the first track into the second track around here. So we're in this breakdown. So from here, I've loaded the track into the next deck, and I'm going to just turn on my EQs back to the 12 o'clock position so I can hear it clearly in my headphones. And then we're going to start with just hitting it on the number 1 like we did in the last transition. So you can see it's coming up here on the waveform. Get ready on the hot cue, with the cue point, sorry. Just adjust that in my headphones. So I've got that beat matched. Now what I'm going to do is bring down the EQs, start to mix this in. Now this time I might start with the mid frequencies. Might start to change over the highs.
Okay, I see how we timed that pretty well with the waveforms.
And then start to move over the lows. And switch them on this phrase change right now. So again, we've moved our EQs from the left hand side to the right hand side. We're at the same position that we started with. Take them out even more. You can hear a little bit of the vocal coming through. You can keep that in there if you want it to start like a loop. But I'm just going to take them out for the time being. There we go, seamlessly gone to another track again.
Okay.
Got a $1 billion web app idea?
So
now
4
you can
fat in
turn
half
it
an
into
hour.
reality with hosting or Horizon.
So like I say, they are the core basics of your EQ mixing, going seamlessly from one track to another. Now, going back to in a previous lesson, this also ties in with your phrasing and mixing in key. You will notice that the first 2 tracks that I used in this example were both in the same key as each other. Now, this is obviously going to result in a much cleaner, seamless mix. You know, you're not going to notice a shift in energy because they're both in the same key as 3A. Now it's just going to make it seem much more smoother and keeping the same level of energy. And the same with your phrasing. We were setting that off on the number 1 so that we know we've gone 32, 64, 124 beats ahead. There's going to be crossovers at the same time. One track is going to be taking things out, another track is going to be introducing things. So everything will start to tie together. Like I said at the start, the building blocks, you will see patterns starting to happen as we progress throughout the course.
Once you've learned the basics of beat matching.
So that was EQ bending. Gonna load that up. Right, so you've got to play in there. I'm gonna play them both anyway, because I've got the track volume 1. No, track 1 volume's down, so you can't hear track 1. Now I'm gonna go for that track. It's the only other one 70 BPM. I fucking knocked that again. Stay there. I didn't do that. Gotta find phrase change. Do it here. Sure. Just chuck it in there. Gonna bring the bass and treble down again. Volume's coming up. Adjusting it again. I didn't just do a little dance there, taking the piss out of DJs, that was just me vibing. Right, I'm going to change the treble first this time. Try to do it a lot slower. And then the bass. Transition, I'm going to slowly bring the volume down on track 2. There we go. I'm pretty sure next it's going to be about using the filter knobs to filter it out. It's going to sound like this. Then we filter in from one to the other. But yeah, transition to a second song there. I've knocked it again. How do I keep moving that? Stay at 70 BPM, please. Or it might be just mashups next, I think. Like
Timing,
a full
catching the number
set.
1, it's all about repetition. Once you feel comfortable with this process and you've experimented with EQs, then it's time to move on to making extended mixes. Now is the really exciting bit where we get to perform extended mixes. So putting everything we've learned into practice and just using our newly found DJ skills to now create an extended mix. I've not planned anything. I'm just using the house folder from the music pack. And I'm just going to
still don't have the
not
pack
do
yet.
too much talking, because you'll be able to see what I'm doing and you should have the understanding of where phrasing is coming in and these filters and these EQs. But I'll kind of talk you through a little bit of my process as I kind of create each mix. So let's go.
I do need to get the music pack from Crossfader, I think. I did try it before, but they didn't send me the email to
track, and I'm just going to
download
match
it
up the BPMs, slowing down this one slightly, matching it up at 128, and on this drop I'm going to hit play. 1, 2, 3, 4, play. I'm in my headphones here, the cue. Just listening to make sure my timing's right. I'm going to start it again for this new phrase. Play.
It's really hurting my eyes looking at the waveforms.
Now let's start mixing this in. It's on beat. Let's start swapping these bass frequencies out.
Yeah, he starts bouncing around.
And I just use a filter right at the end there just to sweep across our frequencies
That's what I
for a
thought.
nice sounding mix. So again, because we're counting in phrase, I don't have to really wait to the end of the track for the outro of the track. As long as I'm mixing on phrase, it will sound good. Going to slow this tempo down a little bit. Just going to load in my next track, match up the BPMs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and play. Just checking everything sounds okay in my headphones.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, play.
So yeah, I do need to try and start using headphones separately from main speakers.
This sounds good, so I'm going to cut the bass and just introduce this track slowly.
Oh, slowly.
Slowly start replacing these frequencies.
That's how he does it.
Again, super nice sound, clean sounding blend there. Again, just going to put my filters, my EQs, back to 12 o'clock. A good habit to get into.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer. The fastest way to find samples.
So just noticing in my headphones that the intro to the next song has some vocal in it, so I don't want two vocals clashing. So I'm just waiting for the right time to mix this in.
That's professional DJing right there. I think I am going to finish this lesson and then go to the next segment of the stream because it's a bit tiring, I'm not going to lie.
This time using this filter.
So this is just transitions and transitions. So you use the filter knob there. So my turn yet. another 10 minutes of his one. I think we get the idea though, don't we? Alright, my turn. I'm going to do it with the few default tracks we got. I'm going to start off with the first two I used again. Actually, no, I'll start off with these two. So I've only actually got 3 to use. So it'll be 2 transitions. I started it already. That was an accident. I'm going to bring that 70 BPM. I'm just going to start it because I don't have my headphones. Yeah, I didn't start it when I did before. Oh well, that's fine. So just going to adjust it, pitch bend. Going to bring the volume up. That's the thing actually, I shouldn't really do it while it's only just started this song. I'll let this one play a bit. I'll bring that one back to the start. Got my EQs down. I'll do it at the next phrase, if I can guess where it is. There. Pitch bend, line all that up, looks good. Volume coming up on track 2. Volume up, track, bass is coming over. Do a little bit of twisting. Nipple gripple. Bass is over. Now doing the treble. But I'll use a filter a bit. Go transition. Gonna load the second track in. This track's kind of dead. Actually, third track in it. Gonna load it to track 1. Let's line the tempo. 70 BPM. Bass and treble down again. You know, I might filter it in this time. Being innovative. Yeah, this track's dead. Turn the bass up all the way. Next phrase. I fucked it. Oh well. Got a bit of scratching in there. Make sure it is 70 BPM, yep. I think this is the outro. No, it's not. It's miles away. What am I on about? Volume coming up. Doesn't matter because the filter's all the way up. So I'm going to bring the filter in. I'm actually going to put the bass up a bit. Bring the filter in as I'm turning down the bass on track 2. Bring the bass up a bit more as I bring that one down. So now we're on the bass for track 1, and then the treble. going to go the opposite way first. So I've got track 1 all the way down, track 2 all the way up. And then we're going down. And then filter out as I bring the bass up. Am I amazing or am I dog shite? I think dog shite, but you know, I'll take it. Everything all the way up. We're going to overload this track. Now I'm just going to mess around with the loops. That would have been good if I had a hotkey for the drop, but I don't. Let's put some effects on it. What we got? Effects kind of shit. Bit of echo in that one. Treble all the way down, just bass. Then we're going to turn the bass down. Nice and chill. And volume down. That was my little mix. How good am I? Right. I think that's going to do it for DJing. That was me with the Numark Party Mix II. Great little cheap DJ controller. I was using Serato DJ Pro. Yeah, it was good fun. Good fun.